Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright's Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last episode, we did our very first trial in a while. And it was a bit of new mechanics and new music that I've never seen before, so yeah, let's head on to episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. Let's see what this is all about. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Then why are you... That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Amy? Huh? Maya? Finally get to see you again, and... It's not your fault, you didn't do... Wait, Maya's one of the victims? No, I did it. I killed that person. Uh-oh. She's like a witness or accused murder. I don't know. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Now I do want to figure out what's going on. Can't believe something like this happened. Events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. So wait, we're gonna go flashback. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Who is this guy? What depressing rate? Do you understand? The press that makes me? Do you? I guess. Actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our rainy spell will take a break at the day of sun. You know what that girl said? I stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. That's why I didn't bother bringing an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. $1,500? About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? Or I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray's Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The only one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up with and killed those 14 patients. And yet, this ain't good. And yet, the nurse had to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. This is the kicker. She up and got a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into her accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and their nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There are rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People say it was forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. You understand what that means? I mean, it means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I want to go either. So what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fay, you know this girl, correct? Why does he have a look in that eye? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mythical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fay. Is Maya really that famous? I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm gonna have her call the spirit that nursed and got herself killed. I feel like... I don't know. He has a lot of flags that makes him suspicious, but we'll see. Oh, Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We the women of the Fay clan have always been spirit mediums. It's because of the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept the responsibilities and become an adult. Not channeling training. This is the first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She says that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I searched you out. If you want to see her too, don't you? Ah, so... Maya... He was... Okay. Maya told him about us. Me, okay. So this is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19, 1:25 p.m. Karain Village. This is what I saw at the end of the first game. So this is Karain Village, Maya's hometown. Oh, it's a kid. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Hurley. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? Oh, it's good to see you again. Wow. I really think you really showed up. It's not a big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Not until I become an adult. I have to work hard to be strong myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad that your training is going well for you. It's an old-style phone booth. Can't say it fits in with area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here. Who knows, I may need it later. Old bus stop says Karain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they come only 3 times a day. Giant rocks seem to be reaching for the sky. Origins is written on a beat-up old sign. Looks like this giant rock is called the Karain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Rustic thatch roof houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around though. Biggest, most elegant of the buildings I could see from here. This is Fay Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. I think that's it. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Haha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her. And what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard it all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Korean Village. But I heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fay ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. What do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh yeah, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Fay, she's my cousin. Oh. Looks like we found another relative. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin, wait, then that means, is she also Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the outside world outside of Korean Village. Aunt. Pearly's mother's my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. I'm stupid. Well, Nick, I got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start, huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? If I'm done, we can grill some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. At least she's still the same perky Maya. Meditation room. Mr. Wright, I'm glad you showed. Some nice sweater we're having today, aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said it with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. Anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Diagram of Fay Manor. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh, look! Here's a translation. Once in a lifetime, its message people should value the most in ghostly meaning as once-in-a-lifetime chances. The door leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was very tempered, making it very solid. Looks like there's a strong lock on this door to top it off. A piece of cloth with a torn of finely written characters jam onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. The door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. That's it. Actually, I want to check what this evidence. So we're here in the meditation room. That door we saw earlier, the channeling chamber, and that open thing, winding way to the side room. Partial. Okay. I wonder why we. Is this gonna be used as evidence? I don't know why, but. 8 years old. Damn. Oh yeah, it is a year that passed by. She's fully 18 now. Legal. Maya is officially legal. Poggers. What are you going to do once the nurse spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her sign a write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's why I'll have her write. What a confession! The rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So how did you hear about Maya Fay? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl interests me to the village. It's the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? Miss Maya is the daughter of the master. I hear. Master. Anyway, you see that door? That's for the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Alright. Might as well. Let's go to the channeling chamber. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? She talked about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so, Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps I have too much from Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Also, I'm becoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you've already forgotten. Was that from Mystic Maya and her assistants? You surely would not have won. I'm giving her this voice because I can't think of a voice I could give for her. First the girl that runs away, now an old lady who says I sick at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak to the present now. Ah, thank you. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are tattered. Lettering is fading too. I think I recognize the characters. Karain. Sure, that's what it says. I'm gonna ask Maya about it later. There's something empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. This is where medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. This is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. Mirror-like object with a cloudy reflected surface. And some branches of the sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, wonder if you please not touch any sacred objects. These objects are being offered to spirit mediums. If you to touch them, good sir, you will become cursed. Yes, curse. She didn't really have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Meditation room is on the other side of this heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates from the normal world to the spirit one. Alright, let's talk to you. So, why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Yes? How dare you to be so rude and disrespectful toward Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. About Mystic Maya, here's the blood. Excuse me, blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. And actually, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya was the last of the rightful heirs of the Korean channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That's a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fay clan is I'm merely a member of the branch family. A branch family? What's that? Is that as it sounds? For a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Korean school. So, how strong are you? This is a shame, however. I will admit, I begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be our first. Yes, good sir. Because of the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it's usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So this room is the channeling chamber. It's the place for spirit medium with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind we observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Korean technique cannot be seen by just anybody. And never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why while channeling is being performed, the heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. Pure heart knows not of the evils which is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Alright, let's move around. Let's go to the winding way. Fay Manor. Wow, this garden's really breathtaking. Some put a lot of love to it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks like I got a place in a garden like this. And a garden with small after traditional decorations, a bit small to walk around in. That incinerator piques my curiosity. Small incinerator. I don't think that garbage trucks will come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. Every family has to burn their own trash. It's really old urn. The ashes of a person's long dead are inside. It's like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. There's a room over there too. Peaceful feelings emanate from it. Alright. Side room. So this is the side room. It looks like more of a break room. There's a bedding spread on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Crane Village, the heart of the channel. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it'd end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. There's bedding spread on the floor. Is that someone sleeping on one over there? He's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. It's the first time I've ever been Seen a sliding door like this in person? Here I can see the winding way in the little garden in the courtyard. Is that it? Really, that's it. Alright. I guess we go back. Hey you, hold on now. This gal's a few questions to ask. Sure heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix, right? How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? It's her. You are, Lotta Hart. You're Lotta Hart, right? Bingo. I'm the one and only paranormal photographic Lotta Hart. I hope I got the same voice in the first game. So you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. Just you wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge is about to get started. Is it that time already? You should all hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lotta Hart, huh? It's might have been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. It was more that she was depressed she couldn't find, you know, Gordy, Pepe Hens. Gordy! We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Mile and our honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally spot all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. And you will have to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh yeah. I sure would. Mystic Mile, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That's most satisfactory. The key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. You'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Click. Now, let us patiently wait out here for them. Now, please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed to in that room? Dear madam, you have an impression for a grasp of English. Where did you learn it? Well, I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request you return to the heart of the heartland. What? What are you? This is the Crane Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Those eyes are scary. Sorry. Wow, she shot a lot up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Bang! Hey now, what was that just now? It came from the inside the channeling chamber. Bang! Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? Heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Fuck. Fuck. We're breaking into the chamber. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're gonna have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Fay? Well, yes, but there's one matter, that is. Don't try to stop me. It's an repair bill to the Wright and Co. law offices late. And that's why I call for being a man. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was Mia? Oh my god. Maya. That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Oh my god. No! No, Maya! You sent me, or Mia came in, came out of you and... Oh no. You do realize what you just did, right? If you killed him, that means... Oh my god, Maya. You screwed Maya! Mia, you screwed Maya! Oh my god. Lotta, at a time like this... a snappy upshot. Anyways, what's going on here? This guy, who's she, Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly inform the police, but hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, City Boy. Leave this to Granny. Mia came out of Maya and like my cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're underway. That's good, Lottie. I saw a genuinely mysterious phenomenon. She's really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one who pulled the trigger, was she? Yeah, it was Mia. Oh yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. And again, wasn't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Grade? Not much, but I did some digging. There's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? He's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheet. I sorta got the same impression myself. He's really controlling, but as soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. It's been really rough work for him. Fuck. We need to check out the crime scene. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Fay, how is, Mystic Maya? She's returned to this world. Spirit settling technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I have to wait.
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Dick Gumshoe is here. Huh? You again?
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright?
Why is he grinning at me? Can I show you the scene of the crime, Detective
Jim Shoe? My name is Jim Shoe.
The 2 of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do now is see what everyone else has to say. Guess we have to wait out here again? She's probably scared out of her wits after having the murder take place right by her. Lotta. God, don't let it be next. Don't scare me like that. What do you mean you're the one scaring me? I weren't so tough. You have another dead body on your hands, mine. Do you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Curses and ghosts and stuff come back to get you. This is too much, I say. What is too much? Being a cult of photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on, more glamour, less score. What's up? Oh yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier, huh? Remember I took some pictures of the murder scene inside? She did. 2 even. The Seance murder. I'm sure it'll be ring up that sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, my journalistic sense is burning inside me. I hate to cut in wrong, but I'm headed back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoot of the century. Well, she's gone. I don't know who's scary, Alana or spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Yes. Yes, because of those pictures in case 4. Police are busy running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere.
Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright?
Wait, I want to examine. Can we examine? The question is, if there were 2 gunshots, where's the murder weapon? About Maya.
Hate to break this to you, pal, but the way things look now, the Gecko's the only one could have done it.
Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is.
You ask me more about her, pal. Right now, I got a job to do. That's collecting evidence.
Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, yet something about his x-ray still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh?
She was shot in the forehead, but he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife.
Really? Wait. The question is... Alright. Now I want to know... The autopsy. Which came first? The knife or the gun? A knife.
Basically, the victim was first stabbed, then he was shot.
Where did they get the murder weapon? Do you... That's the question. Where did they get the murder weapon? Alright. I guess we can't find anything here. Let's go to the winding way, I guess. Into the side room. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? That is I. It looks like you're about time to start. Time to start what? You know, like channeling. I'm just gonna give her the stupid. Who was that girl? Who was that woman name again from case number 2? I'm not gonna. Oh! Actually, the situation's kind of changed. Huh? So, like, what do you mean? Stay calm, but there has been a murder. So, like, a murder is one thing where one person kills another, right? Yes, that's what murder is. Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Okay? Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, introduce myself. My name is Eenie Miney. Eenie Miney? The fuck? Wait. Eenie? Wasn't Eenie the thing that was mentioned during... That was in... From what I saw? At the college, I'm studying paraphysiology, psychology, parapsychology. That's right. I think people usually call it occult studies or something, like supernatural phenomena, ESP, or psychic powers, or that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm a Phoenix Wright attorney at law. So what brings you out here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about it being introduced to this place. Talking to dead people and, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. That's why you were taking a nap here? I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, allergic to sesame seeds. They, must have put something in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, felt sick and came in here to, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I slept, a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
like, what? Oh, that, I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, killed?
The surgeon requested a channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? That was a strange reaction. There was all that talk about him earlier.
Huh? Well, like a long time ago. I was a patient, yeah.
It sounds like he's trying to hide something. Yeah, there's a lot of flags surrounding this girl. I guess we got nothing else. There's no one here, as usual.
Ah,
Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Oh my god. We scared a little girl. Oh dear, madam, you have such impeccable timing.
like, what's all the buzz?
Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I suppose that everyone sleep here under the roof of Fay Manor today. Are you sure we should be sleeping because of a murder that just happened in this frickin' area? Okay? What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Mia, why would you do this? You were in Maya's body, and did you know this would normally... Was it worth it? Mia, was it worth it to come out and do what you did? And now Maya's gonna... Now Maya's being accused of murder. Morning, I guess. I must have nodded off at some point. Hope Maya's okay. I should hurry up and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. Brings back good memories. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. But no, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me, I understand. So you're the master of something, the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title has passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. But... it happened this time too, but... Mia was like the one who committed the murder. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened to in chamber. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and began the channeling. This is sounding kinda creepy. Like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. Mia came out. That's what happened. What? After spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness, and you don't remember a single thing. When I came to you, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood over my clothes. Well, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. It was really a familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know that smells that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya, but in the meantime, please make sure you're prepared, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. You're gonna make me cry, Maya. You're gonna be... It may look like all the evidence is pointing at you, but there are very suspicious people during this whole thing. So you're innocent until proven guilty. It's hopeless. Even if you do defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, please help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. It's called a Magatama. It's always a magical charm. It's always protecting me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Maya is Magatama. It's slightly translucent. It's small, but has a deep, profound aura about it. Okay. The victim is dead. Damn. He didn't last very long, sadly. She's very suspicious. Eeny Miny is very suspicious. 21 years old. I have a feeling we're gonna have to talk about her soon. Alright, let's go back into... Right, collapses. Phew, it feels like you've been gone forever, but it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper that Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. It's the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray's surgical clinic. I have a feeling we're gonna be using that towards our advantage. So let's go back to Korean Village. I have to say, Maya, no matter what, it's her life on the line. Wonder what happened in that room yesterday. Meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old, even mediums in training. I wager it's pretty deserted today, probably because of the murder yesterday. Alright, let's go to the channeling chamber. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea is so bitter, you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. You mean that awful tragedy? What happened in this room after I left? Well, at first I struck Mystic Maya on the head, to make her go unconscious, correct? Oh. Timing! Light novel timing is hard. I'm sorry, guys. That's correct. Next, I performed a spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique. Spirit with that nurse that was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other. Oh. Oh. Was the nurse's spirit inside Maya? And like, damn. So it wasn't Mia? I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in the court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? A channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit becomes violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt, but how? When the spirit medium enters the medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. Another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. Isn't that extremely dangerous? The experienced medium has little problem controlling the spirit, but Mystic Maya, this was her first channeling, and that is why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of the heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident, and that would be the folding screen there. It is the Korean sacred writing. Along with the Korean sacred urn, they are most village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about a folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't some dilapidated old screen after all. So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright, yes, in this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. And compared to Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl's a channeling prodigy of the pride of the Branch family. Wow. She must be really fired up right now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Alright, we should examine this more thoroughly. This medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this floor, and the straw on the floor feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in here. What I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Guess this is an altar where it feels very important. Mirror-like object with a cloudy reflected surface, blah blah blah. Pictures predetermined arrangement, I guess they call it during the channeling. Folding screens. Beautiful expensive folding screen. It looks quite old. Sacred text written, I can't read it. This is a hole. It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Wait. Did someone else was in here? Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean Mystic Maya. I will tell her. I have a feeling. Yeah, someone must be hiding there. They must have hid there and shot 2 gunshots. So I'm questioning, who has the gun? Where's the murder weapon? Because I do want to see the murder weapon. Alright, let's go to the winning way. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi. You're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy?
No, I'm a lawyer.
That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire.
That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright.
Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least.
I don't think she gets the point.
Anyway, why are you here?
So, anyway, why are you?
So I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college and...
You told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. Really like to know is why you're still here today.
Oh, so what you meant you should have been more clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay, it's really...
That's it? Why did you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So what was I talking about?
She's fucking hiding something. She doesn't want to say it. Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon. It's right here. I know she's very suspicious. So why are you still here today?
There's so much for me to study here.
Like what? A murder?
The medium's training or how to inherit the spiritual power?
I suppose this village is the real thing after all.
So if I asked I could stay for a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder?
It's totally scary.
She says it with a silly smile plastered on her face. So do you know anything that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, but let her know what's going on here. It's about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I don't know who you're talking about. Wait, I think you're asking, you asked about him yesterday too.
I can't wait. We're gonna have to see in trial, if we can call her up. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was... Yes, that reaction. She's obviously hiding something. Yeah, obviously she's hiding something. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. I told you. I told you. Bitches be innocent until they really think they're innocent.
There's something wrong.
You know what? You know what? Maybe once we investigate again, we could place some doubt onto you, but we can't place doubt onto you because all the doubt is going on. All the evidence strongly points to Maya. Pearl, you surprised me. How are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like it's the same thing she had yesterday. Alright, fine. Let's give her the Magatama. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. Uh-oh, we made her cry. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're trailing.
That's Mystic Maya's.
Huh? She actually spoke?
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya.
You work with Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
I mean, she's legal, I guess. She is at legal age. What?
So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh wow, it's like a big, beautiful fairy tale. Here, Earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love.
What?
Well, I'm being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid. I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. And so, what a wonderful relationship. But I mean, things aren't like. Hee, I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I need you, Mom. I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Fine. Hope you're willing to talk.
Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
If it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. That's because you're special to her.
Where in the world does she get an idea like that if she's only 8 years old?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I studied the Korean technique.
I get it. No, I'm a lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Does that relate to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of.
Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
I did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found this yesterday. You want it? I can give it to you.
I'll take it then.
Alright, if you really want to give it to me, hee. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
He not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key. I wonder what this key is for.
Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearl? Earls, I can call you that, right? You're too crude to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick, you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I will like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Now I'm very curious what this Magatama will do.
Hey, it's you, pal. You're going to be her lawyer, I bet.
Yes.
Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not that scary, honest.
Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids.
Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's real, genuine piss. Gumshoe?
Maybe we should talk about what you think before you say to a kid. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous?
Oh, sorry.
What about Maya and the charges against her?
I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces.
Got proof?
Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow.
A lot of hearts. We have to deal with her testimony. Must we actually talk about Lada? Actually, speaking of Lada.
Took some hot photos earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some murders at the murder scene inside.
Lada's hot picture. I wonder what her camera captured.
Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fay could have done it.
What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray.
Victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face all over the tabloid showed last year.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? Could've sworn I had an article out, but I guess I must have lost it.
He's searching through his pocket and boy, those are big.
It looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal?
Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Alright, let's present it to him. Dr. Gray brought this over to the office the other day, and
Hey, that's a news story, the one about malpractice.
14 patients died and it caused a huge stink.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that.
You mean the car accident the nurse died in?
Oh, here we go. I brought you my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you.
Alright, thanks. Mimi Miney. Nurse Gray died. Falling asleep at the wheel. Okay. And that girl. That girl is. Okay, Mimi Miney eating. Alright, she has to be related to this case. Obviously. About Maya's trial tomorrow.
I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal.
2.
Yeah, bad news and even worse news. Which do you want to hear first?
I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact I'm not going to like.
Alright, pal. Well, for the prosecutor is Prosecutor Von Karma.
What? Von Karma? You mean the guy that was arrested for the murder? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor that was very annoying to deal with because, like, you know, he was doing everything he can to get his client, to get the defendant guilty no matter what. He never lost a case in 40 years of career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a second, but didn't Von Karma stand trial in?
That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing me is actually his successor.
Successor? So, who is the successor to Von Karma?
Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. This kid became like a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal.
Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, prodigy like that I would have heard something about.
Oh no, the kid was born and raised in Germany, pal.
Oh, she's gonna be half German.
The country's got a lot of stuff and a great place to develop a person's talents.
Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Still, all it takes for someone mentioning the name Von Karma. The question is, what does this successor Von Karma look like? I get terrible flashbacks to that case with Edgeworth. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Nah, he's gone. Alright. I'm gonna save real quick. And obviously, that'll be Mimi Miney. Alright. There's something we gotta get this out of the way. She has something to do with this case. Obviously. Hello again. We seem to be seeing each other a lot today.
She's like totally cute. Isn't she like your daughter?
What? No. How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I like totally don't know him.
What? What? Wait. What is that?
You can see it. You can see it, can you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
Oh. She lying? Huh? What?
It's the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick.
Psych locks? Huh. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. So if it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use the Mystic Miles Magatama on this person. Just move that lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but yes, I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. Hurt me? If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I gotta start somewhere. Let's give the psych lock thing a try. Asking, do you know Miss Dr. Gray?
Totally don't know the guy. Like, you don't know Totally possessed like a roach.
This girl's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove the psych. But I first have to use as Magatama. Alright, present Magatama. The victim. Imani, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
Well, maybe it's possible that you actually never met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection to any... Don't we have to not let... Why do we have to use the Magatama? Can we just show her the clipping? Can we just show her because it has Mimi Miney, Eeny Miney? Take that! Take a look at this newspaper clipping.
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
Please read the victim's name.
Mimi Miney.
Miney's a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So you notice, she was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic? I don't think I need to tell you what that clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Uh-oh. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like a total slave driver. My sister was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
That guy, like, totally drove my sister so hard, so that's why the accident happened.
It's the one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sister was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to the death.
I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I'm like, I already told my story to, like, everyone.
You understand, I'm sick? This is how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Alright. Mr. Nick. Hick. What's wrong? I have never left Korean Village. Really? That's, pretty amazing. You're gonna meet Mystic Maya, aren't you? You're gonna meet Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Okay. Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to see Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Alright, let's meet Maya. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, must have been Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Wait, what? Can't be. That voice. Mia? Even without me being here, it looks like you learned how to stand on your own. So it wasn't me. So it wasn't Mia that was in the body. So forgive my past ramblings a bit earlier. So like, I thought that was Mia. It turned out to be the spirit nurse inside of Maya's body. I'm like, okay, this makes a lot more sense now. Mia, she's Maya's older sister and my mentor. But she was a top-notch defense lawyer, and a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile like that then. If you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me about it. I guess that's my sister's gonna have a lot of trouble again. How everything will happen these last 2 days, Mia closed her eyes in deep thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, please tell me, please. Believe in your convictions and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. I gave you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. It means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. Mimi Miney, or Eeny Miney, probably set her up. I'm pretty sure. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. There was a gun bullet during that whole panel thing. It had something to do with that. Evidence. How am I supposed to prove her innocence if I have nothing to go on? You're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is. Just as it sounds to me, you hold the key. What? The key? Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show her the key I hold. Black key. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that happened in this case. This key. Phoenix, listen. Right now, this key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key needs to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? I didn't know at the time. But this day was going to turn up for the surprising. Mia, what's wrong? That's right, only I can see egg locks. What are you hiding? Oh fuck. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under the lock key from even me, What in the world is going on? Does Mia have connections to the real murderer? Was it really the spirit medium, or was it really Mia? I don't know. Was it the nurse's spirit, or was it really Mia? So those are questions that need to be answered. But yeah, next time on Phoenix Wright, Justice for Ace Attorney Justice for All, we're gonna be starting the trial, and we're gonna be facing off, and we're gonna be defending Maya and like facing off against prosecutor's successor Von Karma. I guess I'll see you guys all next time.